Hello, boys and girls. I'm so excited to be back here with you today, virtually. So, last week we talked a little bit about how school is going to look different this year, and that includes wearing masks and how masks can sometimes make it difficult for us to understand how other people are feeling. Today, we're going to touch a little bit more on feelings, but we're going to talk about feelings and how we can state how we feel to others. Okay, so we will first start with identifying feelings and what different feelings look like, and then we will talk about how we can tell others how we feel. Okay? All right, so this is called Fall into Feelings because it's fall, right? It's so pretty outside. So today we're going to talk about our feelings, and another word for feelings is emotions. So you might have heard somebody say before, tell me about your emotion. What emotion are you feeling? Emotions and feelings mean the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a few seconds here, since we're virtual, to think of an example of a feeling. Think of an example of a feeling. When you hear the word feelings or emotions, what feeling or emotion pops into your head? Okay, so everybody has that feeling or emotion. The feeling or emotion that pops into my head is happy. You maybe have said mad, maybe you said scared, maybe you also said happy. All right, there are so many different words to explain how we feel inside. Here are some other words that I came up with. So we have all kinds of feelings and emotions, and I'm going to talk about some of these. You can feel confused, sad, lonely, bummed, unhappy. You can feel angry, annoyed, worried, frustrated, jealous. You can feel happy, caring, relaxed, content, loved. You could feel thrilled, excited, cheerful, surprised, or ecstatic. Some of these feelings you might not know what they mean. Like content, you might not know what that word means. Content means just to feel happy doing like what you are. You're not overly excited, you're not overly down. You're content, you're pleased, okay? But this just shows you that there are lots of different types of feelings and emotions. And sometimes when we have all these different feelings and emotions, it can feel overwhelming. Also, you can feel more than one feeling at the same time. How confusing is that? So you might feel scared and sad at the same time. You might feel mad and scared at the same time. You might feel happy and excited at the same time. You can feel more than one emotion at once, which can add to sometimes feeling confused or jumbled up inside. That's normal. Are there any feelings that aren't okay to have? Think about that. So I see a girl that's angry, a boy that's sad, a boy that's scared, and a girl that's happy. Are any of these feelings not okay to have? Think about that. So some feelings may not feel so good to us, like scared or angry, but all of our feelings are okay. All right, I want you guys to remember that. All feelings are okay. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel scared. All right, adults have those same feelings. Kids can have those feelings. Those are normal feelings. That is what makes us humans, to have different kinds of feelings and emotions. They're all okay to have. Even feeling mad, you're allowed to feel mad. You're allowed to feel that way. So sometimes you might get in trouble because of something you did when you had a feeling, but the feeling is still okay to have. So maybe you felt mad, so you kicked the floor and threw your arms on the floor and threw a little tantrum, okay? That behavior or that action is not okay. But it's okay to feel mad. And that's why it's so important that we are able to tell others how we feel. So instead of throwing yourself on the floor and kicking your hands and your feet or throwing a toy because you're mad, we need to learn how to tell others how we feel so that they can help us problem solve that feeling together. All right? It's important to use our words to let others know how we feel. Sometimes that's really easy to do. I feel like it's easy to tell someone, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's hard to tell others that we're feeling mad or scared or nervous or worried. Those can be more difficult to say. All right? So, in order to do this, first, think about how you feel. Try to come up with a word to describe it. Maybe your chest is starting to get red. It's starting to get tight. Your stomach is getting tight. You can feel your fists start to clench. You're probably feeling angry. Or maybe your stomach is in knots. It's hard to swallow. Your legs are feeling jello-y. You might be feeling scared or worried. So first, think about how you feel. Come up with the word to describe it. Then share the reason that you have that feeling. So think about it. Why am I feeling scared? Why am I feeling mad? So this girl is saying, I feel sad when my brother takes my toys. Okay, so she identified the feeling, sad, and she identified the reason, because her brother took her toys. That's a great I feel statement. I feel sad when my brother takes my toys. Let's practice together. Now, I wish we were really together so that you could turn with your partner and talk, but we'll just do it virtually, and I'll give us some time to practice in between, okay? So this is what happened. Someone in your class kicks you. So here's the I statement. I feel blank when blank. So first we need to identify the feeling. If somebody kicks me, I would feel angry, sad, when, and then I need to give the reason. So what happened to make me feel angry or sad? Well, somebody kicked me. So I would say, I feel angry and sad when you kick me. All right? So it's okay to feel angry and sad, and it's better for me to tell them why I feel that way than to go off and maybe push them, right? That would never be okay. Here we go again. Your friend isn't listening to you. Your friend isn't listening to you. Well, a feeling that I would feel with that is frustrated. So I feel frustrated when you don't listen to me. So the reason is you're not listening to me. I feel frustrated when you don't listen to me. All right, I'm going to give you a little more time now to come up with one on your own. Okay. Your classmate scribbles on your paper. So you were working really hard on your assignment and your classmate comes over and just scribbles all over your paper. Oof. First, think about how this would make you feel. Come up with a feeling. Okay, maybe you said mad or sad. Any of those feelings are okay. I feel sad or mad when, what's the reason? What happened? When you scribble on my paper. I feel sad and mad when you scribble on my paper. Awesome, let's try again. Your friend said good game to you at recess. All right, so we've been talking a lot about feelings that don't make us feel so good. This is something that would make us feel pretty good inside. Your friend said good game to you at recess. So let's come up with an emotion or feeling that would happen with this. If someone said good game, how would you feel? You would probably feel happy. All right, so I feel happy when, what's the reason? You told me good game. I feel happy when you told me good game. Awesome. All right, let's do another. Your friend walked with you to the nurse when you got hurt at recess. Your friend walked with you to the nurse when you got hurt at recess. So this is one where you might have lots of feelings. So you might be feeling sad because you got hurt, but you might also be feeling grateful because your friend helped you out. Okay? So I feel grateful when you walked me to the nurse. So the reason is she walked you to the nurse, and the feeling could be grateful. I feel grateful when you walked me to the nurse. Okay, here's the last one that we'll practice with today, and then I'll show you a little activity we're going to do. Someone is screaming on your bus. Ooh, someone is screaming on your bus. Think about first how that might make you feel. Okay, you've got your feeling. Someone is screaming on your bus. I feel overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed, or maybe even scared. If someone's screaming, that might make me feel scared. I feel overwhelmed and scared when you scream on the bus. Okay, so the reason is you are screaming on the bus, so I feel overwhelmed and scared. All right, guys, using these I feel statements really helps to let someone understand how you're feeling so that you guys can problem solve this together. And remember, it's really simple. Just 2 steps. First step, come up with the feeling or the emotion. Second step is tell the reason why. I feel blank when blank. All right, so I feel happy when you use I statements. I feel excited when you guys come to school on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday. Or maybe I feel sad when you guys are home on Wednesday. Okay? So use those I feel statements. All right, another thing we have today, and I'll show you how to do it first, but it will be uploaded in your Google Classroom or however we share these. Oops, I don't want to share it like that. Sorry, ignore that. Done. Okay, I wanted to present. All right, here we go. So you guys will have this little fun activity called Pumpkin Patch Feelings. Actually, I don't want to present because then I can't move the little thingies. Okay, so we just went over all different kinds of feelings. These ones are a little more simple and are easier to use, right? It's your basic happy, sad, angry, scared, embarrassed, and confused. So you have these pumpkins that are feeling happy. Here's our happy pumpkin, our sad pumpkin, our angry pumpkin, our scared pumpkin, our embarrassed pumpkin, and our confused pumpkin. So what you're going to do is you're going to read or have a grown-up read the situation to you, and then you're going to pick the pumpkin that would show how you feel. We'll do a first few together, and then you guys can do this on your own. My teacher said that our field to the pumpkin patch was canceled. How would that make you feel? Well, if your field trip was canceled, you might be feeling sad. I would feel sad. And you might also be feeling surprised. Like, what? Why is it canceled? I'm so surprised. And I'm so sad that it was canceled. Okay? Your brother helped you rake the leaves. So you're out there working hard and your brother or your sister or somebody comes out and helps you rake them. How would that make you feel? Well, that would make me feel really happy if somebody came out and helped me. So I would drag my happy pumpkin down there. Let's do one more together. Your cousin pushed you at the pumpkin patch. Your cousin pushed you at the pumpkin patch. Ooh, that might make you feel sad, and it might make you feel angry. Again, you can feel more than one thing at once. So if your cousin pushed you at the pumpkin patch, you might feel really sad that they did that, and you might also feel mad that they did that. Okay, so there's other examples here for you guys to do, and you will just drag those, oops, I went up. You will just drag those pumpkins down to match the feeling with the situation, okay? And then you can even practice even more with your grown-up in the house or your brother, sisters, saying, I feel, let's go back to what we did. I feel sad and mad when you push me. Okay, so you can step it up and make it even harder by doing those I feel statements. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you had a great time. And I can't wait to see you guys in the building soon, okay? Bye.